Good morning. Thank you so much for joining us. Really appreciate you taking the time out of your busy schedule and agreeing to do this interview. I think this is going to be an awesome opportunity to give some insights into this massive, great opportunity you're setting for generations. So the first question I have for you is, paying it forward is an understatement. Considering the largest donation by an individual or corporation to a university, what inspires you to pay it forward? What's your Ohio story?
Ervan, first, thank you very much for inviting me to speak in front of this audience, great audience. It's an honor and a pleasure. I just want to run you through briefly through my history. I originally came to Ohio State in '92. I cannot imagine that it's been over 30 years ago. And I came as a young scientist. I was recruited by Professor Terry Miller into his chemical physics graduate program with the goal to get PhD in chemical physics. When I came, I didn't have much money, but the financial support that I received from Ohio State, which comes with being a teaching associate, and that's what I was, TA, was very substantial. So I will always be grateful to Ohio State and Professor Miller for giving me this opportunity to come to Ohio State as a grad student. That opened so many opportunities for me. Ohio State and Columbus have been my home and support network ever since. In 1996, when I was still working on my PhD, me and my partner, Andrzej Baranov, started our first company right here in Columbus, from a small student apartment close to OSU campus. I still remember those days. That was fun. The company was called Aelita Software, and it turned out to be a big success. We built it into a global company with headquarters in Columbus. The second company we created, Veeam Software, is also headquartered in Columbus. And it is even bigger success. Veeam today is a global market leader in data protection software with over 5,000 employees and about 1.5 billion in annual revenue globally. Ohio State and Columbus gave me and my wife, Angela, so much in terms of mentors, lifelong friends, connections, and deep sense of community. And of course, my clear Midwestern accent.
That's awesome. Ratmir, I'm not sure if you remember or not, but back in 2017, you and I were at a Gartner conference, and we took a picture in front of the Veeam booth that was there. I actually pulled it up and reminisced on it. You look the same, and I apparently gained some weight. So
I definitely remember. That's been almost 6 years ago, right? So
yes, it feels a little longer. But so along those lines, you mentioned those two companies. And what does it take to create a successful technology company? I think it'd be important for the CIO Tomorrow community to hear that from you.
Sure. My early success in Ohio, again, I started the company when I was a grad student, right? So, and my early success in Columbus many years ago comes down to this simple idea that you need three things to build a successful software company. I always like the rule of three, right? So for anything, right time, right place, and brilliant product. As simple as that, right? For us, when we started our first company, it was the right time, because in 94, 96, if you remember, or some people in the audience remember, it was the time when there was this new thing called internet. Internet was coming, right? So, and it was the right place because we knew that software is the right place to be because it would drive this new digital revolution. Some people call it the fourth revolution, the fourth industrial revolution. So, and of course, Columbus was the right place to be because the mentorship and the relationship I formed here played an invaluable role in my journey in business and adulthood, which continue to this day. And finally, brilliant product. Yes, we got lucky. We built great software companies, two software companies both headquartered in where headquarters and is still headquartered in Columbus, with the focus on solving real customer problems in a very elegant way and providing the value to customers. So looking ahead, my inspiration is to take those same approach and the same ideas for the rising generations of Buckeyes and Agaya innovators. And I'm very energized and humbled to be able to invest back into Columbus and this rising generation across Ohio and Midwest, alongside with Ohio State University and community like this CIO forum, and through my Timashev Family Foundation.
That's awesome. Thank you so much. I've been a customer of yours for a long time in various CIO positions, and I can attest to the quality and enterprise availability, wide capabilities of that system. So, we're talking about the Buckeyes. So let's dig a little deeper into that. First, let's give a OHIO. All right. So talking about the changing landscape of opportunities for future Buckeyes, what is your hope for future students? What's your vision for the Center for Software Innovation?
My hope is that the Center for Software Innovation will play a pivotal role for future Buckeyes and for the city of Columbus. Together, we are hoping to catalyze a high-tech mecca situated right here in the American heartland. There are three pillars in the vision. First pillar is the cutting-edge academic program or curriculum, leveraging the Fisher School of Business and the College of Engineering. So we want to create a new curriculum that combines both business education and technology education into one. It's actually built on a very successful program that Ohio State already has. It's called IBE, Integrated Business and Engineering. It just adds a lot of software into the same program. So it's the first pillar is the curriculum and academic program. It's undergraduate program specifically to teach kids how to build successful products, successful sales, marketing, finance, business plans, and so on. Second pillar is the startup accelerator. So we are planning to build that startup accelerator to empower these new thinkers and entrepreneurs here in Columbus and in Midwest, as well as to bring more talent to Columbus. And finally, the third pillar is the building, kind of the bridge between the classroom and the community, where the community can get together. And that building will be built in the new fast-growing Carmenton Innovation District at Ohio State. So, and talking about the bigger picture, I'm guided with the same three principles: right time, right place, brilliant product, right? So right now is the right time. It's the new evolution of the digital revolution, right? So it's the new era of the digital revolution with AI and software as the foundation. Software is eating the world, as one famous guy said. Second is the right place. Yes, definitely OHU and Columbus have incredible talent, resources, culture, and positioning. Ohio is the part of this heartland, American heartland, and with good reason. More than just being the geographical center, right? So it's the people at Ohio State and across Central Ohio are super hardworking, very nice, and welcoming. Exactly the type of people you want as teammates when started a new venture. So Columbus and Ohio State are also home to world-class research, scholars, musicians, athletes, and so much more. So it's definitely the right place. So when we combine the goodness of the people in the city with incredible resources of this university, it's not surprised that so much enthusiasm and momentum have been pouring in. And finally, the third pillar, brilliant product. I think that center will help, together with the community, to catalyze and energize and promote this idea of Columbus and OHU being the next Center for Software Innovation and High-Tech Mecca.
Thank you. Thank you so much for that insight. That's amazing. Those three pillars. So I got one final question for you, and it's along the lines of, considering our CIOs are on the audience, along with those aspiring to be CIOs, and all those that are in the C-suites and our HR partners, and everything that goes within the soup of CIOs. What message would you give to our attendees of CIO Tomorrow to help inspire them to keep this going and be a part of this of scaling this vision for Columbus?
We need your help. We need a partnership with you and your contribution to this vision as well as to this motion. Our highest companies and business leaders have a clear and active role to play. I always describe this in the following way. So we need to continue helping us scale this cycle. The cycle consists of the following parts. At the high stage, students learn software and business skills. Then they go to the business world and get hired into software companies through jobs and internships, right? So, and ultimately, we envision these skilled Buckeyes will then become managers and executives at software companies. They start their own software companies, and they bring more software companies into Columbus and the Midwest. So for the Columbus and Midwest software community, that will be the cycle that we envision. So we need today's leaders, CIOs, to think about Columbus and our graduates, our students, to give them more opportunities in software jobs and internships, as well as continue supporting us with other initiatives. One of the things that I would like to mention is this October, we are launching a new inaugural event, which we call the Entrepreneurial Summit, which will take place on October 24th and 25th on campus at Ohio State. It will be a premier event with lots of great speakers, venture capitalists, but the event is designed for entrepreneurs. It is designed to provide useful content, education, resources, and opportunities for early stage software entrepreneurs and other innovators. So we would like you also to participate in this event as much as you can. So just final words. In the world of technology today, innovation is moving at a faster pace. From AI to cybersecurity to Web 3.0 and other. And we are just at the beginning of the new era. So together, let's make sure Columbus is at the forefront as the new high-tech Mecca.
Thank you, Ratmir, for taking the time out today. I'm honored to have been selected to interview you. It's great to go back and reminisce on our time at Gardner Symposium, but I think it behooves us, given the audience, given the nature, we should leave our audience with one more OH.
IO.
Thank you.